Okay, so I'm back doing more about our fit crystals, and I wanted to put on one of our favorite top-selling tops. This is Ella, and she's a really good example of what a modern fit is. So something I like to do as a designer is create silhouettes that accentuate your body, flatter in some ways, and then like minimize in others. Ella's a really good example of that, and I don't know if it's just me or if you experience this as you age. But I'm noticing that I'm actually gaining or holding more weight in the top half of my body. So this back bra strap area, under my armpits, not necessarily in my bust, which would be nice, right? It's in every other section of this upper mid half besides your bust area. So I created this modern fit Ella, and a lot of other styles have this same feeling because of that. So I don't like when tops kind of are a little too fitted on my back, especially because I'm a little worried about like the back fat and then what's happening with my bra in the back. So I like something that kind of just skims my back area. So Ella's a really good example of how a style can make an A body top like myself look more like an N body type. So she adds a little more girth to my top. She balances out my hips because I added a little more width to the top. So if you can see, she does come out and then she goes in, and that was purposeful. So I did want to create something that was a little looser on the top to give us a little blouson kind of feeling on the top. But the whole reason why she doesn't feel like an oversized top, or wouldn't put her in an oversized top category, is because she does come in, and that adds interest for our body, and that adds shape as well, so that we don't look like a square all the time, or we don't kind of look lost within our clothing. So she's supposed to give us that feeling of like a little wider at the top and then something that comes in a little closer to our hips at the bottom. I do love to shape seams as well, so I love to bring seams just a little forward, and that really helps to kind of minimize our body. Same with this Mandy 3/4 top. You'll notice that my side seam's not at my side, it's a little forward. Same with Ella. That kind of gives us a little more interest, and then I love to cut details into it. So she's got this great little like shoulder seam. She's also got a center front seam, which really elongates that front half. And then so does like a V-neck. So this is a really good example of a modern fit top. Another one that if you were looking for a 3/4 sleeve is our Sadie. So she's got, because she has a color blocking, you can see it a little more, but she has that V shape. She is a little more wider, like a dome sleeve feel on the top, and then she comes in more fitted at the bottom. So that's a really great modern fit top. The other modern fit top that we always talk about, which is like one of our top sellers, is the Becca. She's a modern fit top just because she actually has bust darts. So I will put her on our friend here. And so the reason why I put bust darts was because I wanted her to be a little more shapely in my bust area, but I also wanted her to not be so fitted everywhere. I wanted to be kind of comfortable in what was happening in the rest of my body if I was having like, you know, feeling a little bloated or whatever. So you can tell that she does come in really close at the bust area, and that's because I did put a bust dart here, and it's kind of unusual. You wouldn't normally, I'm sure all of my design teachers are like, what, you put a bust dart in a knit top? But it was something that I really wanted to do when I was fitting this style and creating this pattern, and you guys love it, so it's something that I try to continue in other styles as well. So I put a bust dart that creates really nice shape within her bust area, but then the top still pulls away, and it pulls away in a really nice way because we put this wider facing at the bottom. So this is also something that my design teachers are scratching their head about, but I really wanted to create that like pull away effect in this style, and one way was to kind of create a little more weight at the bottom. So she does pull away. Even if you see her from the side, she pulls away from your body, and that just creates a little more comfort. We don't really have to worry about this midsection area as much. But if you wanted to kind of create different styles, that's why we kind of do our half tuck. And she creates such a beautiful drape and blouse because she has all of this extra fabric in the midsection area. So we love that as a modern fit top. So those are some just some thoughts as far as a modern fit top, and then I'm going to come back and talk to you a little bit about our oversized top. So I'll be right back.